It's your girl T here, back with the Tea Time Tuesday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because it's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, how are we our dream person right now? How are we our dream person? We've shifted into our dream reality. We have everything that we want. How are we living our dream life? How are we our dream person right now? Today's topic, it's not really a topic, it's more like a general go over a few things. When we are manifesting, again, I'm going to reiterate this point, you aren't manifesting for people to change, for circumstances to change. You're manifesting that you are now in a reality where your circumstances have changed, where you're the type of person who everybody acts a certain way for, where you're the type of person, of course, is a millionaire, of course has financial success, of course has their dream job. We are playing dress up from when we were little kids, or pretend you are what you are until you become it. Like when you're little and you wanted to be an astronaut or a scientist or a doctor or a lawyer or a superhero, nobody told you that you couldn't be a superhero. Like there's a bunch of kids running around right now thinking they're Spider-Man. Nobody told them that it's logically impossible to be Spider-Man. You just accept it. You accept that the child is going to be Spider-Man or a doctor or a lawyer. And our parents have these high hopes and dreams for us because we said once we want to be a doctor or a nurse or what have you, because we are born limitless. Limits are imposed on us from our 3D surroundings, whether it be the people that are surrounding us, passed down from their parents to them, whether it's society, whether it's wherever the limited viewpoints come from, it gets embedded in our mind based on other people's view of what they can and can't do. And as we get older, we start believing those things because we ruminate on it over and over until it becomes an actual belief. So when we're manifesting, we're not manifesting for the people that we've assumed a certain way to change, or our circumstances that we've assumed a certain way to change. We are manifesting a complete life makeover. We are now multimillionaires, or if that's not important to you, you're now in the career of your dreams. You now are with the person of your dreams. You're now in the health shape of your dreams. You're now spiritually at the point of your dreams. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, the goal of this game is to ruminate in that version of yourself, or that reality where you already are those people. You have those things. People treat you that way. Your bank account looks like this. And a lot of times we get trapped in thinking, oh, I don't believe in manifestation. Oh, I have to just say these robotic affirmations and I can't actually believe it's true until I see evidence of it, which is very common. I did that at the beginning too. I kind of rattled off affirmations until I got some evidence, and then I would get lost in the 3D because I'd be like, oh, my SB called me, so now we're back on track. So now I have to call them back and text them and hope their texts are the best texts I've ever read when they come back in, and I would stop affirming because I was believing more in the 3D, which was my previous thoughts, my previous beliefs coming out, instead of creating moving forward. From this point forward on, from present moving forward, we have a blank reality. We create it moment by moment. So if we are trapped on looking at our old 3D beliefs, our old thought processes, we're going to keep recreating our same reality as we see it right now over and over. But if we really believe that we are master manifestors and we create from this point forward, we will see evidence that our affirmations are working and keep it moving, because we're like, oh, they're working, I'm going to go twice as hard and keep moving forward. A lot of people will get trapped in looking for 3D evidence because they believe that once it physically materializes that it's working. But your affirmations, your scripting, your declaring, it's all working. You just don't have physical evidence of it yet. What goes on up here pushes out to here right away, no delay. But the physical evidence of it can have a bit of a lag to catch up. That's why you have to get razor sharp in your mental game. When you're seeing circumstances come up in your 3D reality, you want to see over the circumstances and jump back into the reality where that doesn't matter, because everything in your life is perfect. That's just old thoughts and beliefs, and you're in the reality where everything in your life is perfect. It's like you have a magic eraser, and when things come up in your reality, you're scrubbing it out with the eraser because your life is going according to the way you say it is now. Those old circumstances that are showing up that we're magic erasing out are when we didn't think we had the power and control over our reality. Of course, we felt victim to our reality before we were conscious manifestors, but now that we are, we have this beautiful magic eraser where we can erase those circumstances and boulder right over them or right through them, because we know we are the creators of our reality and we design what the next movement's going to look like. We don't allow our reality to decide that for us. We don't let people's attitudes or moods shift that we are living in our perfect reality. We just assume that if someone's having a bad day, that's not our problem. Everybody comes to us with a certain behavior and a certain treatment because we're royalty and we're amazing, and people are going to show up the way that we expect everyone to show up, which is treating us like the king or queens that we are. So if you guys can really wrap your mind around staying in a state where your 3D doesn't bother you very much, because you know that you have the power and you are consciously creating a new reality, and that's just a byproduct of old thoughts, you will soar through with very little care to what's happening around you, because you know that in a day, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, maybe a week, maybe a month, you don't care, your reality is going to look completely different. So you're okay with whatever's happening right now because it's old-ish. My son, if you ask him, my 6-year-old, if you ask him, or if he asks you if he can have something and you say not right now, he'll be like, why? We're rich, we can buy whatever we want. I don't care if people are going to call him spoiled or whatever. He has a very razor sharp mental ability to just know that he's rich, he's a king, he is a good person, he lives a certain way. He has this whole mentality where he is spiritually evolved. Does he have a bank account right now with millions of dollars in it? Of course not physically, but spiritually he does have that, and you can't tell him otherwise. This is the mentality we want to secure when we're older as an adult now. We want to know in our mind who we are, what we have, what we do, what our life looks like, and stay in that zone as much as possible until it manifests in our 3D reality. And I'm telling you right now, you will see movement. You will see things shift if you are razor sharp in your mental skill of staying in your imagined reality versus your physical reality. Because what goes on up here will push out. The ticket, the golden ticket, is returning to that place as much as possible throughout the day and before you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning, and you're going to see your reality shift as quick as you can go like that. If y'all have any questions, please ask it below. But I love y'all. Not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed day in your dream reality. Bye.